might change my view of you. So let it grow organic, 'cause it's automatic and true. You don't gotta try, just do. You don't have nothing to prove. It's what you do. So
Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, Marie. How are you, beautiful? How you feeling today? Let me say this and get this part out the way. Welcome to Astute Queen Bee's Thoughts. I am Astute Queen Bee, and this is my channel. We go by the Royal Gladiators over here because we never give up and we never surrender to the bull crap. Hope everybody is doing well. I just jumped on to see how people were doing. I'm feeling a little bit better. My head's not as clogged. I got the windows open, letting some air in here so I can get back to my cleaning and throw it out old and let the Lord bless me with the new. So that's where I'm at right now. Because things have got to change around this place. Let me turn this music down just a little bit. This is a little bit too damn loud. All right, there we go. Wait, oh, too loud. Don't want it to drown out my voice. That's all it is. But like I said, I just came on to see how everybody was doing, to do my morning checkup and make sure my queens and kings are good today. Like I said, yeah, definitely. Cause see, I live by myself now, and I live in a studio. Cause my son was like, "Why you just didn't get a 1 bedroom? I don't need all that space for me. Only thing I need to do is get rid of 20 years worth of mess. That's it. Cause I'm starting to throw away everything I could think of that I don't need anymore. And I like my little space because it's peaceful, it's quiet, and I ain't got to be bothered with nobody. How you feeling today? But I just wanted to check, like I said, I just wanted to check on my kings and queens and see how everyone was doing. Make sure everyone was having a blessed day. Make sure that everyone is safe and sound. And I just wanted to chit chat for a little bit. That was it. I didn't want anything in particular because my daily devotions are done. But I will be going over later, which will probably be a pre record because there's so much to read, which will be the anxiety, trying to deal with anxiety because we all need it. I know I need it because I suffer from it. A lot of us do. And I think more people suffer from anxiety now since cousin 19 from being stuck in the house for so long. Let's see, Marie said, me either. I sleep in the living room. I have a bedroom, bedroom set, just not comfortable since heart surgery. I understand. Trust me, I understand. Because after I had a I don't have, I hide nothing. After I had my hysterectomy, I couldn't sleep on my stomach for years. I've finally been able to start sleeping on my stomach. And that's my most comfortable spot. When I'm on my stomach, I'm out the count. You can't hear, I don't hear nothing. Phone could be ringing right next to my head. I'll never hear it. But hey, they get a call back. That's all that matters to me. You feel me? As long as I get a call, as long as they get a call back, that's all that matters. But me, I'm a peaceful person. I'm somewhat of a introvert because I don't have a problem with being by myself. I don't have a problem with going places by myself. I really don't have that problem. I never have. I'm a very honest person. I can be bluntly honest at times. but I try not to do that here because people are very, 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 very extra sensitive on YouTube, it seems now. So you can't say what you want to say sometimes, or express how you feel, or even tell your personal business, because people take and use your personal business against you. But if you tell your own personal business and tell your own story, can't nobody else come behind you and tell anybody anything different. They can try, but how you can hear about somebody's life from somebody else that don't know them better than the person that it is? You feel me? And anybody that comes in the room, I'd appreciate if you hit that like button. Let me know that you came in my door. Drop down out the bushes, say hello. You don't have to have a full conversation if you choose not. Yeah, it always shows 0. It always shows 0. It has one person in here. It says it has one person in here, but I know it's more than one person in here. But it's okay. I don't care. Like, I'm a very honest person, and I tell people a lot. Before, I hung with women when I was younger, but I started doing it more as I became a person that liked to stay in the house all the time. Because when I was young, I ran them streets. And I had a ball. Sometimes I wish I could go back to them days, to the 90s, and go have me a ball. But I could be honest and say I wasn't drinking and drugging and running the streets and hoeing and none of that. That ain't me, never been me, ain't gonna be me. But I did have fun because I hung in the streets of New York. And if anybody know, when you go to New York, since New York never sleeps, you can have fun all day and night over there. And that's what we used to do. Me and my little crew, we used to do. So a lot of females I don't mess with because I learned by hanging with them that they weren't my type of people. And that's no disrespect to anyone. But how can you hang with people that will steal from you? How can you hang with people that will lie on you? How can you hang with people that talk about you? I learned at a young, early age, you can't trust everybody. So my thing was to always hang with the fellas. Fellas don't keep up that mess. So I decided, you know what? I hang with the girls when I'm in a certain mood. But every day I hung with the fellas because it was fun. See, I learned how to deal with men because of that. I know what to accept and what not to accept because of hanging with men most of my life. I watched how they do women. I watched the stories and lies that they tell women to get over or to sleep with them or to make them change their mind about what they were doing. I've hung around that and I've watched that. And that taught me a lot of life lessons when dealing with men. Now, women, we are a different breed. We have issues. We have jealousy issues. Women have spiteful issues. Women have a bunch of issues. Men have issues too, but I can only speak for a woman because I am a woman and a black one at that, with no problem. We have a lot of issues too, and I know it all stems from slavery days and the 60s and all that. But I want sisters to get on one accord and knowing that I don't care what shade of brown you are. We come from the lightest of the light to the darkest of the dark. It does not make a difference what shade of brown you are. Even if you are of African American descent and you have what is it called? I forgot what it's called. Why I can't think what it's called. You know, the whatever the disease is called that makes them real light and they don't have any melanin in their skin. I can't think of what it's called right now. And their hair is usually blonde. I've had a couple of people I grew up with that had the same thing. But people seem to forget that we come in so many shades of brown, from the lightest of the light to the darkest of the dark. And we should learn, if don't nobody else learn, we should learn to embrace each other. Because being a black woman in this world is hard. Like, we know being a black man in this world is hard. We know that. But being a black woman in this world is just as hard. We get paid less. they treat us like we don't have albino. Thank you, sis. Because I swear to God, I couldn't get that out of my head. It don't matter how it's spelled. It made me realize what I was talking about. So don't worry about it if it's spelled right. I understood it. But yeah, I want people to get stop being so hung up on complexion. Because that's all it is a different complexion of brown. We as women get paid less. We get passed over. It's better than Spanish. Hey, it don't make a difference because I know what you meant, and I don't know Spanish, so that makes it even worse. It makes it even worse. But yeah, we come in so many shades, so many different attitudes, different shapes, sizes, complexions, different eye colors, different hair colors. Like some men don't like women with natural hair. I don't understand it, but hey, do you? Do you? You don't like a woman with natural hair? That's on you. Like I could be honest and say, for years I've never liked a man with dreads. But I think the reason why I didn't like them with dreads because they were not they were the messy ones, which are called dreadlocks. I can't do sister locks because of my hair, but I do have dreads. I just don't like to have them messy, and I think that's the reason why it had turned me off for so many years. Yeah, some of them is really long, but it breaks off so fast since they don't put it together. You got dreads too, Marie? Girl, I need to see that. Because if you do, girl, because that wig be popping. I'm just telling you. That hair be popping. It do. Just like I love Just Valencia dreads. I love her locks. I love them. I love Jane's locks. Because women, we keep our hair different with our locks than men do. Some men are just, even if they get it dyed, they'll wait and just let the color fall out. Oh, you dated a man with dreads. Okay, because I was about to say, I would never do that before. But my friends from Belize, I hope God is taking care of them and keeping them safe because I haven't seen them. I believe it. I believe it. I trust me. I believe it. I can tell. You could tell when a person, to me, I guess because I went to school for cosmetology and I've been doing hair since I was 11, I can tell when someone has a lot of hair. I don't care if they have a wig cap, whatever they got, I can usually tell. Yeah, I didn't date them either. But now I've gotten to a place where it is men are keeping their hair up. They're getting their hair conditioned and steamed and cleaned and all. I could deal with it now because most men are keeping it up. I know a lot of islanders, their hair still smell good and they keep it up, but they still let it get real bushy. Mine looks like I've never had dreads when I wash my hair because only the ends is locked, the root part is not, and that's only because I have very wavy curly hair, and sometimes it gets too straight, even though there's no relaxer in it. I wish I had my mama hair because this stuff would have been locked, but most of it's locked and it's long, but the roots just don't like to stay together. But off my hair, let me just talk about life in itself. Yes, they are now, but back in the day, they would let them. Oh my God, yes, they did. Because that's one of the reasons why I had an issue with dreads. Because I'm like, yo, dude, like I don't want to lay next to you or act like you my man and your hair look a wreck and my hair is laid. Like that don't work. That's why one reason why I don't come on camera. Because every time I think I want to do it, my hair not retwisted. And I'm not coming on here looking like a bush baby. I'm not doing it. My hair looks insane when it's not retwisted. And my hair needs to actually be retwisted more than it does. At the roots anyway, not the ends. But enough about my hair. And again, anyone comes in the room, please come out the bushes, hit the like button, and say hello. We're just chit-chatting, me and Marie. And no gray, I have gray. Girl, I got so much gray. that it is not funny. That's why it needs to be dyed a red color. I did it over my blonde, but that just made the gray stick out and push out even farther. And I was like, yeah, no, we can't do that now. We're going to have to go with a reddish color to darken up this all this gray, because it's just too much. And being 55, I'm like, I shouldn't have that much gray hair. But they say life and stress will give you gray hairs. The big puffy afro, because she got some beautiful hair. She got some beautiful hair. Cardi B got some beautiful hair. They wear them wigs all day long. But when they take that crap off, they got some beautiful hair. And I'm a hair junkie. If I still could and my arms didn't bother me so much, yeah, I know. Like even Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion, when she has no makeup on, she looks like a 12-year-old to me. She looks like a little kid. The first time I saw her, I was like, that ain't Megan Thee Stallion. They was like, yeah, that's her. She looks like a 12-year-old with no makeup on. But she looks like a grown woman with makeup on, which is weird. I think a lot of them are starting to do that. Because some people need that makeup. Some people are beautiful without it. And I think she's one of them, just like Alicia Keys is beautiful without all that makeup on her face. She's absolutely stunning to me without all that makeup in her face. Because all that makeup was doing was bumping up her face and about to put potholes in her face. Yeah, she is pretty. And when she stopped wearing that makeup, I was like, yes, girl, do your thing. See, because I'm a person. See, Marie, you look beautiful in your makeup. I'm not a makeup person. I will wear some lipstick. Eyeliner I can't stand no more because it make my eyes run all the time. My skin is beat up a little bit. I got raggedy skin from my father, but my skin is a little jacked up. People's like, oh, your skin's so soft. Soft, they ain't got nothing to do with it. I have moles on my face, or I have dark marks on my face because of the winter. They go away in the summer and they pop up in the winter. So it is what it is. But like I told you before, I just came by and jumped on to see how everybody was doing today. And I missed my Kim Bird. If y'all run across Kim Bird, a matter of fact, I'm just gonna have to hit her up. Cause I miss my Kim Bird. I learned to love myself. I'm used to my own little crew over here. But I know it's early, and I know learning to love myself is at work. But I miss our little crew over here when we get really chit chat and talk and all that carrying on. But I just wanted to come on and check on everybody, make sure everybody was good, to see how everyone's day is going. What's your plans for the day? Marie, I know you got stuff you got to get ready to handle for Thursday, so we ain't gonna talk about that. But know you still in my prayers every day. You, Miss Val, Kim Bird, all of them. I keep y'all in my prayers every day. Because I know how it is to go through a bunch of health issues and all that. Because like I have to have knee replacements. You are more than welcome. Because like I told what's her name? Queen Sheba Darling, which I love. I repost when she goes live because I love her content. And if you did not watch her live the other day, please go watch it, because she has a live panel with men and it's about men's mental health. That video was so good. It was so good. And I thank her for doing that, because that panel was good. Them men was honest. They told how they felt. They told what depresses them, what makes them happy, what they realize don't make them happy. Oh, they went in and it was good. It was a wonderful conversation. So if you have not checked out Queen Sheba Darling, please check her page out from the other day. I actually posted the link on my community wall, because I am in the place now. I feel like it is time for me to do what I said I was going to do, as well as just my channel. And that is supporting other sisters. That means I'm going to go across YouTube and check out some different content creators. And if I like what they're giving, I'm going to shout them out and tell people to go check them out. Because I love the way, just like I love the way Drop the Mic does her videos. I love when Tay Talk does her videos. Miss Ann, I like Miss Ann because she prays a lot and she talks to her crew. I like that. I like the Silva. I love her channel. Anthony Lofty, he had an interview yesterday. I have to go back and finish watching it. He had that interview yesterday with Black China, which was wonderful. And she's going by her regular name. She said she had to realize Black China is for music, and her real name, she's going to live in that every day. And she's finding her relationship with God, and thank God for that, because more people need to find their relationship with God so that they can get the blessings that they really need. Because see, people think a blessing is all about money. Blessings ain't all about money. You can get blessings with money. You can get blessings with a new life. You can get blessings with something that you need to move you through life. Different types of blessings you can get. Yeah, it is. Because she needs that, and she needs to ignore her mother, because her mother talking about she going to hell and all this other stuff, and she faking and frauding or whatever. Lady, leave your daughter alone. She grown. She got kids. Let her handle her life the way she want to handle it. You want to run amok on YouTube and wherever and talk about her? Fine. But I would advise people not to look. Call her back. My bad. My phone started ringing. But anyway, like I said, I just popped on to see how everybody was doing. Anybody that stops by on the replay, please leave me a comment down below. Let me know that you came through. And even if you just say hello, it lets me know that you came through, and I would appreciate it. So, since like I said, this wasn't going to be a long live, and it actually ended up being longer than I thought. Thank you, Universal Tea, for hanging with me. And anybody that comes through, please make sure you check out Universal Tea with Marie's channel. Check her channel, because she got some good stuff over there. That beautiful sister know what she be doing. And a queen got a lot to learn. So, have a great day, sis. Probably catch you in another chat somewhere. So, with that being said, this old lady gonna get out of here and go feed her face and make these phone calls so people can leave me alone. Y'all have a good day. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Put God first in everything you ask for. Love up on your family. Make sure you tell your kids that you love them, as well as show them that you love them. Because work without, nope, that's not what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say is, make sure you show them how to love other people and not be disrespectful, and show them that they're supposed to respect their elders. Please, people, get on the job. With that being said, much love to y'all. And with that, it's a Stu Queen be out. Who popped their tail in here? Oh, that's from Ray. See you later, sis. Where they go? There we go.
So many nights sleeping on me, but I finally realized I'm all that I need. I'm that girl, been that chick, never needed no one else. I've been that bitch, plenty on my mind, a couple on the side.